Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's OJ, and today we're going to be talking about how to tell if a guy is gay. I feel like I get this question a lot about people always asking, hey OJ, how do you tell if a guy is gay? How do you tell if a guy's into you and he's gay? How do you go about that? You know, as far as it goes, like a lot of the things I'm going to say in this video are going to be stereotypes. Fair warning. I'm sorry if you're not into stereotypes and you get mad at stereotypes. Maybe this isn't the video for you. But without further ado, let's get into number one. So number one's fairly simple. You'll experience a lot of guys in your everyday life, but there are some guys who will be very friendly and more friendly than others, especially if they know you're gay. This could be people within your friend group. This could be people, at your job or anything like that. But they'll be especially very friendly towards you rather than other people, and especially other men, like other straight men. And that's normally a sign like, hey, this person knows you're gay and they might have, a little crush on you, or they might be feeling you in some type of way, but they don't really know how to tell you, or maybe they're not out themselves. So, you can always just go up and ask and be like, hey, I see you, you're always, very friendly towards me. Now there's really friendly guys, but you'll know when somebody's being friendly to you rather than being friendly to straight men. So, you never know until you ask. So go ask. The second way to kind of tell if a guy's gay, I actually got this idea from Jax, Jack Attack on YouTube. Make sure you guys go check him out. He's a dear friend of mine. Hey Jack, if you're seeing this, but is a sense of style. Man, you can just tell, especially when you're looking at femboys or people who are a little bit more flamboyant. Style varies from what kind of gay you are, I guess. And that's a whole nother stereotype versus, masculine gay stereotypes, which is oh man, that's a whole nother YouTube video within itself. But I mean, take me for an example. I mean, I don't really dress flamboyant. I'm very sporty. I grew up playing football and stuff. So what's comfortable to me is, gray sweats or, sweatpants, gym shorts, oversized hoodie, oversized t-shirt, that type of thing. But, there's definitely signs from people you can tell who are 100% gay that and what their style is. So yeah. Another way you can tell is, by who the man associates himself with. So another stereotype as it is, but gay men will often surround themselves with straight women, or even bi women, gay women. We just surround ourselves with women. We naturally get along. We are normally into the same things, brunch, getting our toes done, getting our nails done, things like that. Not all gay men will do that. We don't really surround ourselves with women because it just comes natural. You know what I mean? We're into the same thing type of thing. Sometimes, not all the time. Shout out to my lesbians out there. But no, normally we're just into the same thing. So you can normally tell if he's surrounding himself with women and he has a lot of girlfriends, not a lot of guy friends, and he's always hanging out with them, going to brunch, doing things of that nature, he's gay. Don't quote me 100% on that though. But let's get into the next one. Last but not least, I'm going to say the way that he communicates, because communication is something that straight men lack. And I feel like sometimes gay men can too, but I mean it in a sense that gay men always check up. If a gay man's into another gay man, it's like this otherworldly bond almost, if you know what I mean. If they're sick, you want to bring them soup, type of thing, or you want to spend that every waking moment texting them, seeing what they're doing. You can normally tell by that, because straight guys don't do that. You know what I mean? They don't text you 24/7. And I have straight guy friends, I have gay guy friends, and I text my gay guy friends more than I do my straight friends. You know what I mean? My straight friends, we won't talk for 3, 6 months, a year. You know what I mean? And then we'll pick up right where we left off, a year later, you know what I mean? So, but like my gay friends, I feel like I miss out on so much if I'm not like constantly like texting them, seeing how they're doing and stuff, especially like my content creators and stuff that I do the podcast with. Make sure you guys go check that out, by the way. But you can definitely tell by the way that he communicates to you and how often he does communicate to you. I mean, some straight guys may be like that. I've never personally came across a straight guy who just wants to text me 24/7, see what I'm doing and see where I'm at, and good morning, hope you have a great day type of thing. That's normally a tall tale sign, like, hey, this guy's gay. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this. If you meet a person, or if you're seeing a person, or if you have a friend, you just never know until you just ask them. You know what I mean? Just ask them, text them. It can be in person. Like I said, it could be on the phone. Be whatever you want. Just try to get that confirmation, because the worst thing that could happen is they say, hey, I'm not gay, And if that happens, there's plenty of other men out there like me. Just saying, there's plenty of men out there like me. But no, I mean, really, there's plenty of other men out there. There's plenty of other people you can meet, and it won't be the end of the world. And I promise you, if if it's a friend or something like that, it might make you feel better if you know that they are, or if they aren't, because then you won't like be expecting anything, or maybe you will, or maybe you guys will turn it more into like more than a friendship. So, go out there and ask, go out there and have fun, because we're only on this rock for so long, and you don't want to regret not asking. So, live life, have fun. But until next time, my phones are ringing. But until next time, y'all, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in like a week or two, maybe. I don't know. See ya.